You know, Governor, it's good to see you. This fight over the fourth indictment is going to intensify. Trump's going to hold a press conference Monday. He's going to make his case about vote fraud in Georgia. What do you think?
His real problem is the fact that in Fulton County, 75% of the people of that county voted against him. The likelihood he would ever get a fair trial there is like none. So his best hope is in the appellate court filing motions to get the whole thing thrown out, which should be. And I think your previous guests, who are both legal experts, pointed that out. But let's look at the politics of it real quickly. The fact is, this is only going to help him because people look at this, they know what's going on. This is a politically charged indictment. It's election interference. She waited 3 years. Now she wants to run with it right in the middle of an election. We're not that stupid. We see what's going on. And I think people are just rallied to Donald Trump. I know I will.
You know, Trump's voters, and we've spoken to them, say there's never been any prosecution in any jurisdiction of Hillary Clinton and her team and her aides who were involved in putting inside the FBI all sorts of misinformation, opposition research against Trump and about Trump Russia in order to try to overturn 2016. And one of the witnesses who testified for the Georgia grand jury is former Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan. He's indicating how much he dislikes Trump. So you're going to hear that, and you're going to watch Hillary Clinton's take. Watch this.
You know what Donald Trump did his most damage in Georgia. He sucked the soul out of the Republican Party here. He's sucked the morality out of the Republican Party, the fiscal responsibility out of the Republican Party. He sucked our winning percentage out of the Republican Party. He's taken everything from us, and it is our turn to take it back. Right? It's our turn to win elections based on the policies that we think we're better on.
The only satisfaction may be that the system is working, that all of the efforts by Donald Trump, his allies, and his enablers to try to silence the truth, to try to undermine democracy, have been brought into the light, and justice is being pursued.
Our turn to take it back, but via the judicial system. And silencing the truth, no one's silencing the truth. People know what happened from day one with the Georgia case and what happened with the election. You know, the system is working. This is Hillary Clinton, a candidate who the Inspector General for the Justice Department and Special Counsel Durham found worked the system. Her team worked the system, plowing that debunked anti-Trump opposition research into the FBI to launch Trump Russia or Trump Alpha Bank.
Yeah, you know, I listened to Jeff Duncan. He talks about wanting to take the party back. Back to what? Back to the time when we were losing manufacturing jobs? We were sucking up to China and letting big global companies take all of our jobs and our resources away? No, thank you. A lot of us like the policies of Donald Trump, putting America first, standing up to Europe, reinforcing NATO, making us a much safer, stronger country. The fact is, only Donald Trump and Ronald Reagan in my lifetime have kept us out of a shooting war. So I don't know what Jeff Duncan wants to take us back to. Be honest, I had to look him up to figure out who the heck he was. That's how big a deal he is in the Republican Party. Donald Trump has led us ably. He will continue to. And I think a lot of people will say to Jeff Duncan and others like him, if you want the Republican Party back like it used to be, no thank you. We don't want to go back to those days when we basically were no different than Democrats and the leftists.
Got it. Governor Huckabee, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Liz.
Good to see you.